Namaste, good evening. Thank you for joining. Let's give a minute. I know we have a lighting issue. In the nighttime, YouTube lighting is not that great. Moreover, maybe I need more brighter lights in the room. But as long as you can see me, you can hear me, you should be good to go. Again, apologize. I might need a bright light. That's how it is. I can go grab another light just in case. But I think if you're okay, we can get started. Sit comfortably. Palms in Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep inhale, full belly. On your exhale, chant mantra Om. Few more times, deep inhale. One last time. Asatu man sadgamaya tamasu man jyotirgamaya mrityurma amrutam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from untruth to the truth. Lead us from darkness to the light. Lead us from death to immortality. Peace within me, peace in the surroundings, peace in the universe. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your arms up, reach up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So do this few more times until you warmed up. I'm going to get some more light. I know we don't have too much light here. Hopefully that will help brighten the video. So just continue to do the warm-ups. Inhale in and exhale. Hope this is better, but that's the best we can do. We have a little more light on both right side and the left side. Again, thank you all for joining, and a beautiful, the most important day in American history is Martin Luther King's Day. Wish you all happy Martin Luther King's Day. And today is a very special day for yoga practitioners because for Martin Luther King, what he practiced is his Gandhian principles of satyagraha, the truth force and the love force that he used for the civil rights movement, bring justice to the both poorest of the poor and the Black Americans. So that's the many of these principles that Gandhi practiced in liberation and the freedom of India's independence. So same principles, Gandhian's principles of satyagraha that we practice as yoga practitioners as well. One of the niyamas is satya, Satya is the truth. So yamas and the niyamas is very, very important for us to practice. So hence, what Martin Luther King and Gandhi practiced is in line with our yoga principles of yamas and niyamas. How to practice the truthfulness, how to practice courageous leadership in turbulence of social ancestries, civil discrimination, and it's very, very important. So that's why it's an important day for yoga practitioners. So thank you all for joining on Martin Luther King's Day. So with that, slowly warm up, inhale, reaching up, exhaling, slowly reaching forward. I'm trying to lean forward as keeping my spine straight as possible. So if you're not able to sit in this Sukhasana, you can always change to the Vajrasana. That might be easier to lean forward a little more. So as you keep your arms up all the way up, reaching up, and then folding forward, slowly bringing the head down, keeping the spine straight. As you elongate the spine, as you keep the forehead on the mat. Let that energy cycle through. Let that Kundalini Shakti open up, passing through all those major energy channels and the energy chakras. Slowly staying grounded with each inhale and with each exhale, connecting with the root chakra, connecting with that sacral chakra, connecting with the core chakra, connecting with the heart center, connecting with the throat center, connecting with the Ajna chakra on the forehead, and finally connecting with the Sahasrara chakra on the crown of the head. So this is the Yoga Mudra posture. Anytime you need to slowly engage your lower back, engage your sacrum, engage your root chakra. This is a really good posture to awaken those Kundalini Shakti. And this is almost like the child's pose, which you can relax in this pose as well. Slowly come up all the way up, reach up again. And we're going to warm up a little more, keeping the right hand on the left knee, supporting the spine straight. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, slowly add a twist. Deepen the twist from the base of the spine. Turn your head back. Feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. Look through the left corners of the eye. Pay attention to your lower back, especially the sacrum chakra. Feel that relaxing those muscles, the tightness in your lower back muscles. So it's not just the upper body twist, it's the lower body twist. Slowly come back to the center again, one more time. Inhaling, exhaling, supporting with your left hand on your right knee, supporting your spine straight with your right hand behind. Relax your shoulders. Inhaling, elongate the spine, exhaling, deepen the twist. Again, pay attention to the lower back. Turn your head back. Feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. And you can also pay attention to the lower back, and you can even massage your lower back gently with your right hand. Relax your shoulders. Look through the right corners of the eye. And slowly come back to the center again, one more time. So as you're warming up today, pay attention to the heat in your body, especially on a cold night today. I mean, thank goodness we are at least staying safe at home, so we're not exposed to the weather elements. It's one of the winter storms today in the United States. So I'm very glad that we're warm and safe at home as we're practicing. So lift your tailbone high, lift your head up, focus on the Ajna chakra. Deep inhale, exhale, slowly drop your hips down, suck your belly in, chin towards your chest. Round your spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. On your inhale, slowly lifting the leg high, Bending the knee, you should be able to see the leg above your head. And then bring the right arm up. As you balance on one knee on one arm, exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee, round your spine. Suck your belly in. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. So it's not only the love force and the truth force that Martin Luther King applied in his liberation, in his fight for the civil rights. He also implemented the non-violence principle of Gandhian principle. So it's beautiful non-violence principles that we practice. Ahimsa in our yoga, Satya in our yoga. Those are few basic principles that he applied in the social justice. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhale. So we're going to switch, come back to our force. Slowly lift the right leg up, arch your spine. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So as you're slowly warming up, just focus on your core muscles as you slowly heat up your body. So place your palms on the mat, extend the left leg, extend the right leg, keeping the both spine and the legs in one straight line. Your focus should be on your core. Slow, deep inhale, and then slow, deep exhale as you soften the elbows, body hovering over the ground, elbows close to the body into Chaturanga. Inhale, come back up, back to the plank, Palakasana, deep inhale. Exhale, back to Chaturanga. Inhale, back to the Palakasana. So if the Chaturangas are too hard for you, you can keep the knees on the mat and do the Ashtangas. On your exhale, slowly keep the chest on the ground, chin on the ground, but hips are not touching the ground. 8 points of contact. Slowly come back up to the plank. Your choice, either you do Chaturangas or Ashtangas, but focus should be on your core. Back to the plank, deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then slowly come back to the child's pose. Forehead towards the ground. And engage your sacrum. Press your hips down between the heels. Massage your lower back. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Slowly come back to the plank. Both legs straight, spine straight. So we're going to switch our weight to the one arm, like the right arm. Lifting the left arm up. Still keeping the spine and the legs in a straight line. If necessary, you can keep the left foot in front of the right. Or you can also stack your left leg on top of the right. Inhale, exhale. Look towards the ceiling of your middle finger of your left hand. And then see if you can lift the left leg up. And then bend the left knee. And then keep the left foot, big toe on the mat. And push your hips high. One leg, weight is only on one leg and one arm. And there's no weight on the left. Big toe touching the ground. Back to the side plank. And back to the plank. Now we're going to switch to the opposite side. Shift the weight to the left palm and the right hand up to the ceiling. Keep the spine and both legs in a straight line. Engage your core. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Lift the right leg if you can and stack it on top of the left. Continue to breathe in and out. And if you can lift the right leg up, bend the right knee, support your spine with your right big toe on the ground. and keep arching back. Weight is on only on one leg and one arm. Continue to breathe in and out. Slow, deep inhale. Slow, deep exhale. Back to the side plank. And then back to the plank. Your focus is on your core muscles. Keep both knees on the ground. Back to the child's pose. Focus on your Ajna chakra. Focus on your sacral chakra. Press your hips between your heels. Slow, deep inhales. Slow, deep exhales. From here, come into the down dog now. Lift your hips high, spine in one straight line, legs in one straight line. If you like to, just use tailbone high as you can. Slowly press your heels to the ground, one heel at a time. Or you can, once you're comfortable, you can try to bring both heels to the ground as you lift your tailbone high. Focus on your navel area. Focus on the Ajna chakra. And continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. Like Ujjayi breathing. Allow the breath passing through the throat center. Slow, deep inhale. Slow, deep exhales. One more time. Inhale. Ujjayi breathing. Exhale. Beautiful. Now when you're comfortable here, slowly lift the right leg up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. Keeping the spine and the right leg in a straight line. Engage. You shift your weight to the one leg and one arm only. Now bend your right knee. Open up your right hip. Now free your right arm as you pivot on the standing ball of the standing foot. Slowly flip over. Allow the right foot touch the ground, but no weight shifts to the right foot. Weight is still on the left leg and the left arm. Enjoy breathing. Focus on your Ajna chakra. Focus on your throat center, heart center. Push your hips high. Arch your spine backwards. Beautiful. Come back to the 3 leg down dog. And then lower the right leg down. Back to the down dog. Continue to breathe in. Continue to breathe out through the throat center. You should feel that breath passing through the throat. You should feel the cool air passing through the throat center. As you heat up your body, you're also balancing with that cool air. Slowly lift the left leg up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. Spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Weight is on one leg. And you're going to shift the weight to the one arm only. As you open up your left hip. And then slowly pivot on the ball of the standing foot. Slowly allow the left leg touch the mat. And then push your hips high. Weight is on right leg and right arm. No weight on the left foot touching the mat. Slowly push your hips high. Deepen the back bend. Lift to your heart. Lift to your throat. Trying to connect with your breath brings you closest to the inner truth. The truth of real self. Slow, deep inhale. Slow, deep exhale. Because the breath is the one that is the medium between you and yourself. Back to the 3 leg down dog and then lower the leg down. Back to the down dog, full cycles of breath. Enjoy breathing. So whenever you're ready, walk your feet forward to the front of the mat to the Uttanasana.
Feel free to bend the knees, chest on your thighs, engage your sacrum, and then slowly come up to the Urdhva Asana. I'm not sure if I'm on the video. I can switch my mats a little bit. Hopefully this is better. As long as you know the routine. And just this is the most like the inner practice. This is your self practice more than anything. I'm just here to guide you, but you listen to your own body, listen to your own state of mind. It's all about you and your practice. It's your journey. It's your journey on your mat. I'm just here to guide you. I'm also, as I'm guiding you, I'm also practicing it myself. So it's good for both of us. So come to the front of the mat. Let's do some moon salutations. Palms to the heart center. Deep inhale. Connect with your heart. Inhale. Slowly lifting your heart, arms up. Keeping the head squeezed between your both biceps. Deepen the back bend. Open your heart, throat. Exhale. Slowly swan dive. Lead with your heart as you fold forward. Feel free to bend the knees, chest on your thighs. Engage your sacrum. Inhale halfway up like Ardha Uttanasana. Spine horizontal to the ground, including the neck is horizontal to the ground. Again, exhale, Uttanasana. Palms on the mat. Step back to the right foot. Lift your head up. Focus on the Ajna Chakra. Right knee on the mat. Come to the Arjuna Asana. Beautiful, surrendering, yielding posture. Arjuna Asana. This is the one that makes the consolidation to a moon salutation. Makes you from the heated practice to a little bit of cooling practice as well. Open up your arms, interlock your hands, bring the shoulder blades together, extend the elbows. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So the Hatha Yoga practice is all about the balance between the heat and the coolness that you generate. So bring your right arm outside of your left elbow. You can join palms to the Anjali Mudra. You can do a side praying pose here as you keep the right knee on the mat. If you're comfortable here, you can actually lift the right knee up to the side praying pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Trying to keep the Anjali Mudra to the heart center. Back to the right knee, back to the mat, and back to the low lunge. Step back with the left leg to the Palkasana, to the front. Deep inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga or Ashtanga, your choice. Inhale, Cobra or Abdal, again your choice. Lift your, if you're doing the Abdal, knees are off the ground. Relax your shoulders. Whether you're doing Cobra or Abdal, it's still the same principle. Shoulders are away from your ears. Engage your core. Use your back strength as you deepen the back bend. And push the mat as you come up into the downward facing dog. Once you're here, stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. Press your heels to the ground, lift your tailbone high. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Enjoy breathing. Right leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Step inside your right hand, back to the lunge. Keep the right knee inside your right hand. Low left knee to the ground. Back to the low lunge. Back to the Anjana Asana. Again, this is what that makes the sun salutation to a moon salutation. You're honoring the light, the coolness in the moon. Extend your arms, interlock your fingers. Bring the shoulder blades together, extend the elbows. Deepen the back bend, lift your heart, open your throat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Fingertips back on the mat. Back to the normal lunge. Step forward. Back to the Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. Engage your sacrum. And prepare to do reverse swan dive.
All the way up, deepen the back bend. Head squeeze between your biceps. Your hips are facing towards the front imaginary wall as you arch your upper body backwards. Arms to the heart center. And lower your arms to the Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Deep inhale and deep exhale. You can even check your breath. You're keeping the right hand on the lungs, left hand on your tummy. Work on that abdominal breathing, the belly breathing. As you inhale, the belly should come out. As you exhale, the belly falls deep inside, as if it is touching the spine. And then notice your heartbeat as well, with your hand on your solar plexus. Connecting with your heart center, connecting with your core center. And here you practice the Samasthiti, the equine state of mind, the equilibrium in your body, mind, and spirit. And we will do the same thing on the other side, kind of like leading with the left side this time. Hopefully you're all following along. Like I said, this is more of your practice than mine. And try to work on, feel free to make modifications. Try to pay attention to your own body and try to improve upon every day, every time you practice. Something that makes it better for you, something that slightly different than what I'm teaching. It is all your practice, you are your own teacher. Palms to like both feet to the front of the edge of the mat, palms to the heart center. Inhale, reaching up, arching back. Exhale, swan dive. Chest on your thighs. Prepare to do the left leg back, step back with the lunge. Head up, focus on the Arjuna Chakra, left knee to the ground, Arjuna Asana. Deepen the back bend. Open up your arms, interlock your hands, bring your shoulder blades together. Beautiful. Again, think of the moon, the coolness, and the full moon. You honor the light. That is the source of light is coming from the sun, but the beautiful light that's reflected upon the moon is equally bright, equally cool. So we all like the moons, we all like the reflectors. We shine, we reflect the light that shines upon us. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Fingertips back on the mat. Step back into the plank, deep into the plank, spine and the legs in a straight line. Engage your core. Exhale, Chaturanga, Arastanga. Inhale, Cobra or a block. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that's the beauty of practicing sun salutations and moon salutations. We reflect the light that shines upon us. We may not be the source of the light, but we are equally important because we are not hindering the light. We are not absorbing and make it dark. We are actually reflecting it and make it more bright. And Martin Luther King says that when in the darkness, you cannot beat the darkness but just turning the light off. You got to bring the light inside the darkness to remove the darkness. You can only fight the violence with non-violence. You can only fight the hate with love. You can only fight the untruth with the truth. Those are the few of the Gandhian principles that Martin Luther King implemented. And that is perfectly aligned with our yoga practice. How you reflect the light, how you bring the light to the darkest of the dark times. Slow, deep inhale, slow, deep exhale. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand.
Right knee to the ground, low lunge, back to the Arjuna Asana. Deepen the back bend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly bring your arms, interlock your hands, extend the elbows, bring your shoulder blades together, deepen the back bend. Focus on your heart center, focus on your throat center as you deepen the back bend. Wonderful. Fingertips back on the mat, right leg up, step forward, fold forward, back to the Uttanasana, chest on your thighs, and prepare to do the reverse swan dive. All the way up, reach up, head between, squeeze between your biceps, deepen the back bend. And palms to the heart center, back to the Samasthiti. Deep one state of mind, close your eyes, work on your breath, work on your connection with your heart. Feel free to keep your hands on your tummy, on your heart center, and work on that belly breathing. Observe your internal state of mind. Yes. So those are a couple of moon salutations. We can do a few more standing asanas, and then we can go from there. So separate your feet as wide as you can. Extend your arms. Beautiful. With that, keeping the spine straight as it is, see if you can fold forward. Allow the gravity to help you fold forward. Deepen the back forward bend. Try not to round the spine. Feel free to reach your edges of the feet and try to bring the spine and the leg in a straight line and try to bring the head between your feet. If your head is not touching the mat or touching close to the ground, like mine is not close to the ground, you can always use a block. You can keep a block. Maybe you can bring the head to the block between your feet. Maybe if the head block is not this way, maybe this way. See what makes sense to you. See how you can keep the spine in a straight line, neck in a straight line. Engage your lower back muscles. Slow deep inhales, slow deep exhales. The gravity is your friend here. We're not working against the gravity. We're working with the gravity. Slow deep inhale, slow deep exhale. So that is also one of the finest principles of grounding principles is non-resistance. Just like the non-violence, it's a non-resistance. We don't fight, we don't resist, we flow with it. That's the beauty of one of those guardian principles, the truth, the love, the light, and the non-violence, including the resistance. That's what it makes it the satyagraha. That's what makes it truth force, love force. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And slowly shifting the weight to the left foot, extending the right leg. Feel free to lift the heel above the toes as you open up your arms. Come back up. And then fold your right knee, extend the left leg. Come back up. So notice as I'm switching, initially I may be keeping my fingertips on the mat, but you don't have to. You can just keep the palms to the heart center. You can keep the arms extended. You don't have to touch the ground. It's between you and yourself, how you want to practice it, how you want to make it deeper into the practice. So, maybe today is not the day. Maybe you can just keep the hands on the mat. But tomorrow, maybe you don't need to touch the ground at all. So your choice. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. So that's how you exercise your leg muscles. Slowly head between your feet. Slowly lift your head up. Like I said, it's a non-resistance. We don't fight the gravity. We work with the gravity. It's like a martial arts movies. When you fly, a lot of times you do fly in the air and do the kicks in the air. Again, you're not fighting the gravity. You're flying with it. You're working with it. Push your hips forward, whether you're standing on the ground, whether you're flying in the air. You and your core is their sense. You working on your core center, working on your deepening the back bends, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, and release. So it's work on. Think about it, how to work with the gravity rather than fighting the gravity. So now slowly we're going to do some more one or two standing still postures, and then we will go into the more one leg balancing postures, more standing, more dynamic postures. So keep the left leg straight, fold your right knee, hold on to the ankle from inside your left foot. If you lose balance, just smile and get back. No need to judge yourself. No need to beat yourself up. Palms to the Anjali Mudra. Slowly bring your arms up, reach up. Work on that core center. Work on that heart center. Full cycles of breath. Notice your right foot, right knee is facing sideways, not to the front. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Palms to heart center. Now that you're very comfortable here, don't keep the right foot down. Keep the right knee up. See if you can kick the right leg back, all the way back. If you lose balance, you can smile and come back. Keeping the spine and the right leg is in a straight line. And flying warrior. Beautiful. Spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Hips are one level. Including your neck is in one straight line. The right leg and the spine and the neck is in one straight line. Inhale. If you're losing balance, always smile and come back. Don't judge. Keep the spine horizontal to the ground, leg horizontal to the ground. Beautiful. If you're very comfortable here, you can bring the palms to the heart center. You can bring the palms forward. Warrior 3. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Palms back to the heart center, and then slowly stand up. Again, still maintaining the balance, and smile. And loosen up your ankle muscles and release. So notice it's the control. That is the secret here. The control and the focus. Dharana. Some of the teachings we learned at the View Conference is not only just Hatha Yoga. We learned about Dhyana Yoga. We learned about Dharana Yoga, how to meditate, how to focus. We learned about Bhakti Yoga, the devotional practice. We learned about Karma Yoga, the path of action. And finally, we learned about Raja Yoga, Jnana Yoga, path of wisdom, path of signs of meditation. So those are beautiful teachings of Swami Vivekananda. That's what we honor him who brought yoga and Vedanta, and we honor him on this birthday. His birthday was January 12th, but this January is such a sacred month. And we had Swami, actually we had a Parama Yogananda, Paramahamsa Yogananda's birthday is on January 5th. Swami Vivekananda's birthday was on January 12th. And the Martin Luther King's birthday is on January 15th. So many, three of the greatest, one of the greatest people who demonstrated how you can exercise and practice, align the yoga principles in your daily lives. So those are a few of the great monks, and there's no way we can skip that celebration. This is one of the beautiful conferences we had every year. We've been doing this for the last 10 years, every year. So now shift the weight to the right foot, fold your left knee, palms to the heart center. Work on the core center. Hold on to the ankle. Keep it inside your right thigh. The left knee is pointing to the sideways. Palms to heart center. Work on that balance here. Work on breath. Work on your core. And then slowly lift your right arm, both palms to the sky. Maintain the balance. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Once you're here, you can keep the left knee up. So keep the balance on the right foot. Keep the right knee locked so you can focus on your core. Slowly kick the left leg up to the back all the way, keeping the spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Don't judge yourself, and try to keep the spine and the left leg and the neck is in one straight line as you keep both hips horizontal to the ground. Open up your palms, flying warrior. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Palms to the heart center. See if you can do warrior three. Extend your both palms, still not dropping the leg down, keeping the left leg and the spine horizontal to the ground. As you extend your both arms, head squeeze between your biceps into warrior three. And then back to the flying warrior and back to slowly, with control, and lower the leg down. So no point in time you're going to drop the leg down. So it is you, between you and your breath and your body and your mind. So those are one of the coolest one leg balancing postures. So let's do a couple more. So extend both legs. So see if you can turn your left toes out. Notice your hips are in one line here. So keep it blocked nearby. Close to the left foot. Imagine your hips are touching the back wall. Your hips are touching the back wall. Your shoulders are touching the back wall. So maintain that alignment. Don't collapse the shoulders. Don't rotate the shoulders. Don't rotate your hips. Your hips and the shoulders are touching the back wall. So slowly extend both arms. Turn your head towards your left middle finger. Slowly, keeping both knees straight, both legs straight. See if you can reach forward. And then keep the left arm down, right arm up. Simple triangle pose. Look towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. Observe where your hips are. Your top hip should be touching the back wall. Lower hip should be touching the back wall. The shoulders, both shoulders should be touching the back wall. Everything, entire body is in one plane. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You can also extend the arm towards the front so that the spine and the leg and the arm is in one straight line. No weight on the hand on the block. Feel free to bend the knee. Now this becomes the side angle pose. And when you think you're ready, you don't need a hand on the block, you can extend both arms. Still the hips and the spine and the shoulders are in one plane. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to the side angle pose. And then now from here, now that you're very comfortable here, shift the weight to the left foot, slide the back leg right leg halfway. See if you can lift the right leg up. Half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana. Again, one more leg balancing pose. One leg balancing pose, but it's a beautiful pose. Feel free to rotate the block any way you like so that you can keep the spine and the leg in one straight line, horizontal to the ground. Again, there's no weight on the hand on the block. So I'm not trying to reach the ground here. I'm trying to keep the spine horizontal to the ground. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. The leg horizontal to the ground. Enjoy breathing. Continue to breathe in, breathe out. Work on your muscles, inner organs, and more importantly, work on your mind. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Revolve side angle, or revolve Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Beautiful. Now lower the right leg down. Notice when I'm landing the right leg down, now my legs are hip distance apart, coming to the warrior one. Unlike in the warrior two, hips are facing forward here. Shoulders are facing forward. They're not touching the back wall. Warrior one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Very nice. Now windmill your arms back to the warrior two. When I'm coming back to the warrior two, the leg is adjusted so that hips are in one plane, shoulders are in one plane. And then slowly extend both legs. Hope you're all doing well. And this, due to the Omicron test cases, increasing cases, we'll still continue to do online this month. Rest of the few weeks, like 2 weeks in January, and then we will go back in person. So hope you can spread the word, share it with your friends. Ask everyone, all of our friends and colleagues, to join and register for the online classes. Not only the online classes, HTGC yoga classes. So it's the same link, same registration link, whether you practice in person or online, it is the same link. Feel free to share it I sent a flyer to all of you. You can share the flyer, share it with your friends. Anybody who missed the announcement that I made, that because I'm not sharing this widely with social media, but I'm sharing it with all the serious and sincere students who are actually registering. That's how I wanted to make sure. It's not that important how much money we raise or anything. It's not about the money at all. It's about how serious the student is. There is a saying that when the student is serious, when the student is seeking, the teacher will show up. When the teacher has no, and the student has no interest, it's. I do not think any teacher would think that it is time. This time is valued properly. So it is important to understand the teacher's commitment, the teacher's dedication. It's not about the money, who paid, who didn't pay. It is about how dedicated the students are, how serious the students are. That is the reason I want to make sure we have a good core students who are dedicated in their practice. So that spreads like wildfire. Once one student inspires 10 other students, and those will inspire, each one of those 10 students will inspire 10 more students. That's how we grow the community. That's how we practice yoga. It's not like okay, I show up when I can, or it's okay, I show up whenever I have time. That's not how it is. It is about the serious commitment. It's about the dedication and the discipline. That's what I wanted to see. Who is the serious student, who is not? That's the only reason. Okay, so let's do the other side. Right foot out, extend. Now again, keep the block close to the right foot. Reach forward, hand to the block, left arm up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. There's no way down, hand on the block. The entire body is touching the back wall. Hips are aligned, shoulders are aligned. It's a beautiful alignment posture here. Now you can also extend the left arm in one line with the spine and the left leg. You can also bend the right knee into the side angle pose. Still the hips and the shoulders are in one plane. They're touching the back wall. There's no way down, hand on the block. Really, you can actually test it. You can extend both arms. The knee is still bent. The thigh is horizontal to the ground. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to the side angle pose. And when you think you're ready, slowly shift the weight to the front leg, slide the back leg halfway, and then see if you can do this half moon pose. Sorry about that. The sound and echo. Keep the spine and the left leg in its straight line. No weight on hand on the block. Try and keep the spine and the left leg horizontal to the ground. Half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana. Trying to engage the leg that's kicking towards the back wall, and then slowly revolve half moon pose. Wonderful. Trying to bring the palms to the heart. As you lower the left leg down, you can lower such a way that they go into warrior one. The hips are facing forward, shoulders are facing forward. The front knee is bent, back leg is straight. The legs are hip distance apart. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, as you windmill your arms, come to warrior two. Front knee is still bent, back leg is still straight. Inhaling, exhaling. Every posture should be effortless. That means you should relax in each and every pose. Completely relaxed. You can do the reverse warrior. And back to the warrior two. And then you can come back. Okay, hope you're all doing well. So let's do one or two more standing asanas. And then we go to the floor. Come to the both feet. Now we will do one more one-leg balancing pose. This is Nataraja Asana. So now shift the weight to the left foot. Maybe I will do the other side. So shift the weight to the right foot. Fold your left knee. Hold on to the ankle from inside. We will do the Nataraja Asana. Lock your standing kneecap. The standing leg is supposed to be like a tree trunk. And then work on that balance and steady engagement in your core. Slowly lift the left leg up, arch your spine as you balance between the tug of war, between the pull and the push, between the equal and opposite forces. Opening up the kneecap, extending the kneecap, trying to maintain the balance on that standing leg. Focus on your Ajna chakra with a deep inhale, with a deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release. So that's the one side of the Nataraj Asana. Shake your legs. One of the beautiful dynamic standing one-leg balancing posture is the Nataraj Asana because it brings you steady equilibrium in your practice. Focus on your mind and the breath and your core strength, and you will be balanced. Now the other side, shift the weight to the other leg. Fold your right knee. Hold on to the ankle from inside. Left arm up. Deep inhale. Slowly kick the leg up. Work on that steady balance. Lock your kneecap. Trying to extend the right knee. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Enjoy breathing. Focus on the Ajna chakra. Slowly with control, release. It's beautiful. One of the other standing balancing postures. We could do couple of one last one, kind of like if you have any knee issues, this one is a hard one to do, but see how far can you do it. If you have any knee surgeries, you may not be able to do. At least you try to do halfway. That's just good enough. But others can try go deep into the squat and work on it. It's actually the more you do it, the more easier it gets. If you don't do it at all, even most people who have the most healthiest knees, if they don't practice this asana, the knees won't be in good state as you get old. So just work on this. Even if you're healthy, even if you have some issues, knee issues, just see how far can you go. Don't push it. Don't force it. Don't no brute force here. Just see what you can work on your core, work on your balance, and try to keep the block nearby. It's always helpful. So this time we're going to shift the weight to the left leg. Hold on to the ankle. Keep it on the left thigh. One hand goes to the half praying pose, and slowly squat down with control. So notice you're working on the left knee here. Focus on your core strength. Slowly go down, squat down until you can bring the palms to the heart, and then you can go squat yourself all the way down. Try to keep the block nearby so you can reach the block slowly, and then with control, slowly go down, all the way go down. So once you're here, all the way go down. This is where, I don't know if you can see my heel. My heel is not touching the ground, the back. My heel is supporting my bumps here. It's actually between my bumps. So my weight is on my toes. The heel is up. So that's how you balance, stabilize your posture. So anyone, the beginners, can use a block here. You can slide the block underneath the knee, left knee, or whichever way you like. The advanced students, this is cheating, but advanced students don't need a block, right? You don't need a block. You can still balance on your toes. You don't need a block. For others, you can try it out. See if you can just to understand how the posture looks like. So use a block if you need a block. So then one hand goes to the praying pose, and both hands going to the praying pose. This is how the posture looks like. So eventually, you don't need a block. You should be able to practice the balancing on your toes. This is not easy by any means, but it's also good for your core, good for your knees. Right? Slowly come up. With control. Again, if you lose balance, smile and go back up. With control. The same way you went into the pose. With control. Slowly come back up and release. Shake your legs. So then let's do the other side. Maybe one side is stronger than the other, or one side is weaker than the other. Nobody is strong in both sides, but people who practice regularly, they can be strong in both sides. So let's shift the weight to the right leg, bend the left knee. Last night I didn't sleep. I didn't have enough hours of sleep. That shows up in my practice. So the yoga students not only practice asanas, they should take care of their the body and the mind and the spirit by taking care of your, making sure you're resting well, making sure you're drinking the water and taking a good diet. It's a lot of things goes with the yoga practice. So there's not, I mean, if to have a really good practice, you need to work on everything: the diet, the food, the drinks, and the sleep. Palms to the heart center. Slowly squat down and reach for the block. And now I'm using the block as I'm shifting the weight. I'm supporting my body on my toes. No, actually on this side, I don't even need a block. So I can still balance. The heel is above the toes. I'm balancing on one hand to the heart center. The other hand goes to full praying pose. So whenever you're ready, slowly go back to the same way you went into the pose. Excellent. Release. Shake your legs. Now we can do a couple of, as we go down slowly, maybe we'll do one pigeon pose and then we can do some back bends and some inversions as we go down. So come to the down dog. Giant breathing. Inhale, exhale. Right leg up to the sky, bring that down dog. And pull the right knee forward. Place the right knee behind your right palm. And keep the left leg extended behind back. So it's a pigeon pose. Beautiful. Keep the back leg engaged. The hips are opening up here. Right hip is, especially the right hip is opening up. You're shifting the body weight to the right hip. As you engage the left leg on the ground, pointing the toes, and slowly shift the body weight to the hip, right hip. You can bring the forearms to the ground. You can bring the forehead to the ground. It's a good hip opener. Slow deep inhale, slow deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now slowly with control, come up. With control, shift the body weight, completely sit down, keep the right hip to the ground, and then bring the left foot forward, kind of like touching the right foot. The left knee is close to the right foot. Now you can add a twist, like mermaid pose. You can twist on both sides. You can keep the left foot all the way outside of your right thigh, all the way outside of your right thigh as you sit on both sit bones. You can do the mermaid pose, same mermaid pose in this posture as well. Holding on to the knee, left knee, right knee, deepen the twist. Other side. It's beautiful twisting, Bharadwajasana. This is called Bharadwajasana. It's one of the variations of the Bharadwajasana. And you can also do this Gomukhasana. Bring your both arms up, fold your right knee, right elbow. Reach for the right hand fingertips with your left hand. And then keep the spine straight, look straight. Keep your face relaxed, head relaxed. Breathe into the head.
Inhale, exhale, inhale. With a good grip between your fingertips, you can open up, extend the entire right side of the body, and release. Palms to Anjali Mudra, to the heart center. Slowly, with control, back to the downward facing dog. Full cycle of breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now lift the left leg up to the sky, 2 leg down dog. As you pull the left knee forward, left knee behind your left palm, keep the right leg extended. And then keep the forearms on the mat, forehead to the ground, into the half pigeon pose on the left side. Shift the body weight to the left hip. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is a very good hip opener. And slowly come up. And as you keep sitting on the left sit bone, see if you can bring the right knee close to the left foot. It's a good relaxing posture here. You can add a twist like the mermaid pose, both sides. You can also bring the right foot outside of your left thigh. As you sit on both sit bones, you can add the same kind of twist in this Bharadwaj Asana. Keeping the spine straight, deepening the back bend, deepening the twist, not the back bend, twist. Turning your head back. And you can also hold on to the left knee with your right hand, and then you can deepen the twist the opposite side, trying to keep the spine straight and adding a twist. So this is a really easy variation of the Bharadwaj Asana. There are a lot of difficult variations, but this is the simplest variation. So while you're sitting on these both sit bones, you can bring the left hand up, fold your left elbow, point the left elbow to the ceiling, and then reach for the fingertips with your right hand behind. Hook your fingers. And keep the spine and the neck, everything is in one straight line. Keep the breath in the head area. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bring the palms to the heart center. So those are a few twisting poses and good hip opener poses, spinal twist poses. So now we will do some back bends and some inversions. You can do lie down on the back, lie down on your tummy. You can pull down, fold both knees, reach for the ankles from outside. Use your arms like strings attached on both ends of the bow. On your inhale, imagine the archer is pulling the strings back, arch your entire body like into a bow shape. Kick your legs into the arms, lift your entire body up, except the belly button touching the ground, everything is up in the air. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release.
Rest in the Makarasana, crocodile pose. We will do it second time, but before we do the second time, we're going to roll on to the left side, hold on to the, make a pillow with your left hand, like Vishnu Asana, resting, beautiful resting pose. Bend the right knee, hold on to the ankle, and kick the right leg up. Simple Anantasana, Vishnu Asana, infinity pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Pull the leg towards your head, keeping the leg engaged on the ground. Keeping the leg that you're pulling towards your head is also engaged. And it's a beautiful leg split. With support of the ground, you can actually go deeper into this pose. Very nice. We will come back. Let's do the Asana one more time. Fold your both knees, hold on to the ankles from outside. Deep inhale as you kick your legs into the arms. As you go deeper into the pose on the second time, continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Notice the second time is a lot easier. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Resting, beautiful resting pose. Turn the head to the opposite side, Makarasana. Let's do the Anantasana, the opposite side. Roll on to the right side. Make a pillow with your right hand. Spine and the both legs in one straight line. Fold the left knee. Hold on to the ankle. Kick the leg up into the Anantasana. Kick the leg towards your head. Keep the right leg on the mat engaged. Deep inhale and a deep exhale. Inhale and then exhale. Inhale and then exhale. Release. Okay, so let's do the one more back bend, kind of like a Salutation, almost like the Dhanurasana, but it's more easier than Dhanurasana. So just lift yourself up, legs up, chest up, like skydiving. Point your toes, inhale, exhale. You can also extend your arms, bring your shoulder blades together, interlock your hands. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Come on your knees to the front of the mat. Or maybe on the middle of the mat, doesn't matter where you are. So imagine you're standing on your knees, your thighs, your pelvis, your hips are glued into the imaginary wall in the front. Push yourself into the imaginary wall in the front. They're glued, your thighs, your hips. Everything is glued into the imaginary wall. Push into the wall. And then upper body is leaning back away from the wall. As you push your hips to the wall, as you arch your upper body back, as you deepen the back bend. And this camel is actually one of the deepest back bends. So hold on to hips pushing to the forward, and then keep the right hand reaching for the right heel, left hand up into the half camel pose. Notice on your inhale, deepen the back bend. On your exhales, push into the wall. Inhale, deepen the back bend with a grip on your left heel, Right here, just deepen the back bend. On your inhales, on your exhales, push into the wall. Back to the knee standing pose. We will do the half camel to the other side. Slowly, as you push into the imaginary wall, your thighs, your pelvis glued into the wall. Lift the left arm up, reach for the left heel. For the grip only, not falling back. On your inhale, deepen the back bend. On your exhale, push into the wall. On your inhale, deepen the back bend. On your exhale, push into the wall. One more time, inhale, and then exhale, and release. Slowly, with control, come to the child's pose. Whatever I'm able to do, it's because of the power of yoga, not because of the power of the body or the mind. The wisdom of yoga is in each and every pose. Even when I didn't have enough rest or didn't sleep, it is giving me what I need. It is giving me the tools that I need to practice. And then I need to work on whatever I need to work on, wherever I am today. So it's not a judgment. It's not where I was or where I want to be. It is about understanding and realization of where we are right now, right here at this moment. Slowly. Forehead to the ground. Yogis even go that far that you are where you are, or you are meant to be where you are. It's no other way. We are here for a reason, for a purpose. We are here. Yes, of course, we continue to make it better every day, every time, but we don't judge ourselves. We don't beat ourselves up. We just understand where we are today at this moment. So, okay, with that, so we can lie down on the back this time. As we come close to the end of the asanas practice, so keep the spine touching the mat. Feel free to bend the knees. Feet are close to your buttocks. You can even do massage your spine, like pelvic tilting up and down, lifting your pelvic up and down. Massage your lower back, tailbone. If you have any tightness in your lower back, this is the time to let go. You can even do the windshield wipers. Just gently twist at the lower back as you keep the left knee to the ground, right knee to the left foot, and right knee to the ground and left knee to the right foot. So just apply the gentle twist at the lower back that gives a beautiful, gentle, relaxing massage to that lower back. Okay, so whenever we're ready, we can do a simple back inversion. So you can slide the block underneath your hips. Notice your heart is higher than the brain. Your heart is lifting high. Your chest is almost touching your chin. There's no weight on the head, on the block, on the neck. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you have a block, right? If you do not have a block, you can support the bridge with elbows underneath. Even if you have a block, if you want to go a little bit higher in this posture, you can take the block off and then support the elbows. With support of the elbows, you can go deeper into this inversion. And this is the bridge pose. The weight is on your elbows. There's no weight on the neck and the head. Your chest is almost touching the chin. Allowing the blood circulation to the head. The prana, the vital living force, is circulating towards the head. with help of the gravity. And with control, slowly lower the hips down. Entire spine touching the mat. And those who like to do the full wheel, go for the full wheel. And those who want to repeat the half wheel, the bridge we did, you can repeat. And those who want to do the full wheel, make sure we have a grip, good grip, underneath your palms, elbows facing up. And then push the mat as you slowly push yourself up into the full chakrasana, full wheel pose. So push the mat with your palms slowly, lift your hips high, arch your spine, going into the full wheel. Once you're here, let that circulation of the blood to the brain into the beautiful inversion. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Finally, I have a better mat today. This is the best mat for this full inversion. The other mat that I have is slipping. This is the best mat. So I have a good grip, so the hands are not slipping. Inhale, exhale. Just slowly, steadily breathing in and out. Close your eyes. Those who like to do shoulder stand, this is the best time to go into the shoulder stand. Or if that is too hard, maybe you don't want to do shoulder stand for today. Especially for the woman, anyone going through that menstrual cycles, I think yogis are not recommended full shoulder stand. Maybe you just legs up the wall is just as good. You get the same benefits. So you can keep the block underneath your hips. You can lift the legs up to the wall. Let that blood circulation to the brain. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Those who like to do full shoulder stand, lift yourself up, spine and the legs in a straight line. Support your spine with your hands behind as you go deeper into the full shoulder stand. The weight is entirely on your shoulders, not on the neck, not on the head. Then fold your knees slowly. As you slowly come out of that shoulder stand or slowly come out of the legs up the wall with control. And when you are ready, slowly lower the complete body to the ground. Let's do this baby, happy baby pose. Hold on to the big toes. Kick your legs into your arms, entire spine touching the mat, including the tailbone touching the mat. And slowly, you can come into the Baddha Konasana, feet touching, knees are falling sideways apart into the lazy bounded pose, Baddha Konasana. Or you can go into the Shavasana, just close your eyes and rest, deep resting pose. Let the body be motionless, still, almost like you're in a deep sleep state, but you're not unconscious like in the deep sleep. You're fully conscious like in that deep meditative state, in the Yoga Nidra. With each in-breath, the belly rises up. With each out-breath, the belly falls down. Entire body is resting. Mind is still too. Not only the body is still, the mind is still. Yes, the mind gets distracted. When the mind gets distracted, it's like throwing a stone into the clear lake.
When you throw a stone into a clear lake, you see the ripples go by. You see the lake is disturbed. But you give it enough time, all the ripples will subside, and then the lake becomes clear and calm and quiet. Same way, when you give it enough time, when your mind is disturbed, it will slowly come back to its natural state, into the clear, crystal clear mind, like the clear crystal lake. When it gets disturbed, again, don't judge, just give it patiently, bring it back to the normal, natural state of mind. Just as long as you're conscious of your mind, that is the biggest practice. That is the Zen meditation. You know when you are distracted. You know when you are unconscious. That's the highest practice of Zen meditation. You are your own witness. As the Swami Vivekananda says, this is how you practice Raja Yoga. You study your mind using your mind. The mind is not only the instrument of the study, the mind is also the object of study. So you use your mind with a razor sharp focus to study the mind, like the scientist observes in the microscopes, under the microscope, with a clear focus, clear razor focus. Or the scientist uses the mega telescope to study the universe. You study your mind using your mind. Slowly bring your awareness back to the body. Slowly, with control, bring your knees, hug your knees to the chest, and then roll onto one side or massage your spine, maybe rock your body sideways, and roll onto the right side or the left side, like the baby into the mother's womb. With support of one hand, slowly sit up. That concludes our asanas practice, and hopefully you all enjoyed the practice. You can sit and meditate, or maybe a couple minutes of meditation, maybe one pranayama and meditation. You can sit quietly. You can do anuloma viloma and then slowly go into meditation. Use your right hand, alternate nostril breathing. Inhale through the left. Close both nostrils, hold the breath. Open the right nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close both nostrils, hold the breath. Exhale through the left nostril. So continue at your own pace. Try to observe the exhales are supposed to be long, supposed to be twice as long as inhales. And hold the breath twice as long as exhales at your own pace.
Next time, after you exhale through the left nostril, then you slowly release. Still keep your eyes closed. Sit in this meditative state for a few moments. Observe the Chaitanya, the consciousness in your body and in your mind. Observe the breath. Observe the vitality, the vital living force, the prana. Observe the mind, the state of mind, the stream of thoughts in your mind, and go deeper than all of these external voices, beyond your intuition, beyond your intentions, beyond your feelings, sensations. You go deeper than all of that surface noise. Deep inside, all you see is the deepest wisdom, peaceful, joyful, blissful state. As you get closer to your Atma, your inner soul, you can stay there, sit there meditatively, few moments on your own. You can even chant, focus on the breath. On your inhale, so on your exhale, hum. So hum. So still keeping your eyes closed, palms to the heart center. Bow down to yourself. Bow down to each and every one of you who join the practice. And you spread the word with your friends, family, other students who missed the class. Tell them why we are serious about seeking the serious students. Otherwise, there's no meaning in practicing really. Deep inhale. On your exhales. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you all. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of the evening. And I think the new week begins tomorrow. Again, another class, online classes next couple of weeks until the end of the month. And I will keep sending the class details via emails. Please ask your friends to register. Thank you. Namaste.